we start? Oh, thank you. You saved me.
Don't worry. Now we are live. I will put you as a host again.
Okay. So today we have some technical problems to put live on YouTube. This sometimes happen. Now we create a breakout rooms. And in 10 times, 10 minutes until the end, I'll bring you back to the main room, guys. I hope all of you enjoy the meeting and the topic. And there are some important points to say. It's really important to be respectful and polite because sometimes we don't agree with people say, but we have to accept it even if we don't disagree, right? It's really important here. And if you don't feel comfortable in the room that I send you, you can send a private message and they'll bring you back to the main room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just a moment, I'm creating the rooms. Now I will open the rooms. So guys, see you soon. For you that are here, you are in the main room. You will be on live on YouTube. So let's start presenting ourselves. Vivian, can you start?
I start.
Yeah, you can say your
Okay,
name,
okay.
age, where you're from.
Okay, no age, please. I'm Vivian. I'm from Brazil, sure. So I'm from Juazeiro, Bahia. Juazeiro, Bahia is the city within northeast of Bahia. Okay. So yes, my home city is border of Pernambuco. So it's very close around here. So in few minutes I'm Bahia, in 5 minutes ahead I am in Pernambuco. So it's very nice to live around here. So I am a teacher for special needs, you know. I attend for students who have some disabilities. Is that? Yes, I think that disabilities. So I use Brazilian Sign Language every single day for around the 16 years. So it's a pretty long time. So I read a lot about educational resources, you know. So I aware that I need to improve my English, of course, for read more and to keep in touch with the other teachers around the world. It's basically about that.
Thank you for sharing. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay,
Brenda, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Brenda. I'm from Bahia too. I am 18 years old. It's not my first time here, but I am always nervous when I have to present myself. I'm here to practice my speaking, and that's it.
I'm a host and I'm always nervous for being here. And how about you, Patricia?
Hey, Luan, good evening.
Good
I'm
evening.
Patricia. I'm 34 years old. I live in Guarulhos, São Paulo. I'm married. I have two daughters. And I'm a student. I'm studying now language at college, but I have degree in computer science. I have worked some years ago in this area, you know, IT, but now I'm just a wife house. I'm just take care of my daughters and my family. Now with the pandemic, they need more attention from me, you know, because the online classes and my daughters just had just, so Eloise is 7 and Livia is 5, you know, and I'm teaching them reading, write, writing and these things. Yes, that's it about me.
And you, Mateus?
Hello everyone. I'm Matheus, I'm 21. I live in Recife, Pernambuco. Uh, I'm a geography student. I studied English for a long time and I'm here to speak and improve my speaking.
Oh, that's nice. So I have already present myself in the main room. So now we can start. The first question is, what do you mean about self-improvement? Mateus, could you start, please?
Can I answer?
It's the what do you mean by self-improvement?
Okay. I think self-improvement is something that we learn about ourselves, but this is not, it's never, there's never a end. I think every day you can practice your self-improvement and can be in a sort of areas of your life, especially your relation to the other people. I think it's basically that.
Oh, that's nice. And how about you, Vivian? What do you think?
Uh, yes, self improvement. It's really important. It's a big important part of our life because I think everyone has something to improve. As Matthew said before about our relationship with others. So yes, for me, especially for me, I try to have some improvement in my speaking skills, for example, and to be maybe less perfectionist because as a teacher I have a critical sense level, so it's very hard sometimes when I fail with with when I try to do something and I need to have the how to say that to not oh my gosh, do not feel self-sacrifice myself when I try to do something and that do it's not good enough.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. And how about you, Brenda? What do you think?
I think it's not accept who you are in this moment. I think it's try to be a better person in whatever area of your life.
And how about you, Patricia? What do you think?
Question number one, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Number one. Okay. So yes, for me, self-improvement is so important for us. I think we always have to improve ourselves, with some content, I don't know, learning language or just uh, being a better person for the society. I think we should serve our society with something like you, Luan, and other hosts. You are servers, with this meeting, your time, and this is so good. And you are doing this because you improve yourself, and it's so important. And we can change lives with this. I can say unity has changed my life and other people, of course. And with this, we can change the society because nowadays many people has many discuss about society, about the government need to do this, that people need to do, many things. But when this that person say something like this, they don't uh, they don't do anything for our society, you know. And I think when we focus in improve ourselves, we change our yes ourselves and the other lives.
Guys, all that you said are related to self-improvement. There's no wrong answer and there's no right answer. Actually, there is our right answer. All of you are right. Because self-improvement is basically this. Living is a learning process, right? Everything you do in your life, you are learning from it. And when you learn something about some situation or some activity that you do, you can get self-improvement from it. Right? For an example, when we are here, we are practicing our English speaking and we are getting better in communication. Not just in English, but also in Portuguese, we are expressing ourselves here. So let's move to the next question. Do you want to improve yourself? Why? This time, let's start with Brenda. Brenda, sorry.
Of course, because I think it's the only way to not be a mediocre person, uh, the better way to live your life and grow up.
There is some specific skill that you want to improve.
I am a shy person, and be here it's really difficult to me because speaking Portuguese is difficult to me, and speak another language that I not fluently is more difficult. But I'm here because I want to improve.
Yeah, he is a perfect place to improve ourselves, right? Because I'm a shy person. I consider me as a shy person, just like Brenda. And when I'm here, I can express myself better. I think I get a lot of self improvement here. And how about you, Patricia? What do you think about it?
Yes, I want to improve myself, you know, because it's so important, like a mother, you know, like a woman in the society. I just see my next, you know, and I really like to help people with my knowledge, you know. And now teaching my daughters, I can see how important uh, this, you know, improvement myself. You know, I just looking for some exercise for them or how I can teach them the way easier, you know, for they learn it. And this, I think this, we need to improve ourselves, maybe for become our lives easier, you know. Yes, that's it.
Yeah. And how about you, Vivian? What do you think?
Yes, I want to have some improvement. Yes, because my work depends on my communicational skills. You know, I think it's so hard. You'll be in front of the cameras and speak in another language with others. You know, and and you try to speak it the better it's possible. So yes, I'm a little shy too. I feel a little uncomfortable, and I need to how to say, to improve my self-confidence, you know, to speak in front of the camera. For me right now specifically, it's been a hard time, because as I said, as I am a teacher, so it's very hard. Look, I have a whiteboard, you know, in my back, and I need to prepare my class and give my class by Zoom, or sometimes by Google Meeting. And another time I need to record myself, so it's very hard. You record myself, you know. I try to give a class by myself because I know that a lot of students will watch that class after. So it's very hard that. So I want to improve my self-confidence.
Yeah, I totally understand you because next semester I had to record a lot of videos for some works from college,
Yeah.
and it was really very hard. And how about you, Mateus?
Um, yes, there's a lot of things that I want to improve because every day we can, for example, we can create a habit. So when we create a habit, it's a way for us to improve something that we want. So I think that's the most effective way to improve something. It's by creating a habit. And yes, I want, especially because of the pandemic situation, that I spend more time at home. So it was the time that I stopped everything and I could look into myself and see, oh, this something is wrong, something is not so right. It was a time for self-improvement. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that is totally true. As we are all in home, we have more time to look to ourselves and think about us. Did everyone answer this question? I think so. So
Yes, yes.
I think the third question are related to the second one, but I will ask: are you someone who likes to grow? Patricia, what about you?
Sorry, airplane. I live near the airport here in Guarulhos. Some noise now.
Oh, are you someone who likes to grow?
Yes, I really like to grow like a person, my knowledge about everything about me, I really like reading news articles and know about cultures and things. And I think this knowledge make us growing a lot.
Yeah, I'm just like you, mainly in literature, because I love reading, and I think this is a good way to get a lot of growing up skills and leveling up. How about you, Viv?
Yes. Yes, I like to grow. Grow is a part of the life, even physical grow or mentally, emotional grow. I think it's important. As you said, reading, I love reading, it's one of my favorite hobbies to reading about the different subjects. So I download the Kindle, sometimes I buy some book on Amazon.com and I read it, use it. So I think it's important, to keep yourself in touch with different subjects. So I think it's help you to have some improvement and growth mentally and academic too.
Yeah. And how about you, Brenda?
I totally like to grow. It's not easy, it's not cool, but I love know the result that I did what I set out to do. For example, I challenged myself to wake up at 5 a.m. and walk. And it's not easy, it's really bad, but I love the result. I love it. Know that I did it.
Brenda said something interesting. The results. I think the results are always the best part, because when we get the result, we know that something that we did get right. It's working. I think it's the best part is. And you, Mateus.
I agree with Brenda, and yes, I think I'm a person who really likes to grow, and I think, for example, I like to plan for a month, for example, and every month I focus on something that I want to grow on myself. Um, and by creating the habits. And also, someone said about the Kindle. I think reading is a very good way of growing. And I also like to read. And I think when we read, we can learn for every book, you know. And I think this kind of growing.
Oh, that's good. So I think all of you like to read, so don't lose the low prices on Amazon. I know that this don't make any sense, but don't lose the low price on Amazon. Finish today. I spent all my money there. So the next question is, there is always something about ourselves we can improve on. The human potential is limitless, so is it possible to reach a point of no growth? Do you agree with this statement? Brenda, do you, what do you think about it?
I totally agree because perfection is impossible. So always we have things to do to be better. Even if it's a quality, we can improve this quality and be more better.
Yeah, 11 up, right? Like in a game. And how about you, Vivian? What do you think?
Yes, I totally agree. I strongly agree about that. Yes, as human race, I think everything in every time in our life, you need to have some improvement, in some areas of our life. Although you have a good in something, you have to do some improvement in another part or in another area. So yes, I think it's very important. Like us, although we everybody around here, have their own work or study or do everything. So of course we are here because you have some improvement, our speaking skill improvement. So of course in many areas of our life, you need to reach a point of growth in anything.
Yeah, that's really good. And how about you, Matheus? What do you think?
Yes, I agree. I think it's something for life. And I also think it's like, for example, in languages, it's something that we can always improve, learning languages. Every day we learn something new, and it's endless. Like until we get old, you can learn another thing in anything, especially in languages. So I agree with the sentence. It's there's not there isn't a final, I don't know, but it's the process.
It's like don't have a final line, you know?
Yeah,
It's this.
yeah,
Oh,
final
yeah,
line.
I agree with that. And how about you, Patricia? What do you think?
Yes, I agree with this statement. Uh, if we have a goal, we need to improve ourselves for reach, that goal, and always learning a lot, with the process, with the other people. Take some advice, from people, experiment people. Yes, I think this.
Yeah, thank you, Patricia. I agree with Brenda said because she said that no one is perfect, and this is totally true. We'll always have something to improve. You can be good in a lot of things, but you can be bad in at least one. And there's also no final line, no final point to achieve. You always have to level. You always can level up your skills. So let's move to the next question. Oh, and if you want to ask something that there are in the question, feel free to ask about it, right? Don't be shy. Think about people you admire, people who inspire you. What are the qualities in them you want for yourself? How can you acquire these qualities? Patricia, could you answer? Can you start answering this one?
Yes, so hard question, you know. um, so I admire some women like Oprah and Joyce Meyer. It's a preach, and I think they are so perseverant. It's correct, perseverant. I don't know how can I say English. And I really wanted this quality in me, you know, for me. Um Yes, and I'm trying now, you know, I think with the pandemic, with the beginning the pandemic, I'm more perseverant, and I'm try keep me in this way, you know, don't don't give up and these things. Yes,
And
that's
how
it.
about you, Mateus?
I admire people who speaks well in public because have I don't speak very well in public, and I need to prepare before doing so. And that's something that I admire people who are like not just giving a class, like teaching, and also speech, but especially teachers. I admire teachers, and for that, I think it's we can improve these abilities, and I think it's practice and you know your limits, but it's something that I want to achieve. Talking in public, speaking in public.
Oh, that's nice. You want to be a teacher, right?
Yeah, maybe, but for
That's really
another things
important.
like in video, camera. Yeah.
Oh, I see. And how about you, Vivian?
Yes. I just think about my mom. You know, my mom is a person that I admire since her early age. She faced several tough situation in her life. Just when their parents, my grandparents, got divorced, you know, the life it's not easy. Was not easy. So yes, as Patricia said, perseverance. It's very important, you know. Patience. I think my mom is so patient, and always she said, "Be patient." You know, the bad things happen, so the bad things passed away. You know, passed away. So mom, just you to have a lot of patience to face it and many challenging situations with a smile, you know, on her faces. So I admire my mom for that qualities: perseverance, patience, and always smile, always have in a good mood, you know, for through any challenging situation in her life.
Yours, mom, phrases is the reflexive philosophic message for tonight to reflect about it. And how about you, Brenda? Oh, what do you think?
You guys was talking about books and writers is the type of people are the type of people that I admire so much. The way almost magical that they convince us and the creative and these things. how can I acquire these qualities? I think it's improve and training my right. I don't know if you guys understand me.
Yeah, I got the thought. Thank you for sharing, Brenda. So I there's someone that I admire. She's my mentor. I admire her because she's an excellent teacher and she's an excellent researcher. And I admire her mainly because of that. She has, oh my god, I forgot the word to say. But I want to be like her someday and has a lot of published articles because I like this. Scientific research is my big goal. It's something that I really want to achieve in the future, and I'm fighting for it. And so when I'm here, it's a way of self-improvement together because English speaking, it's very important for it. Not just speaking, but also writing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the next questions, what are any the are there any bad habits you can work on eliminating? Oh my God, this question is a little confusing. But if there, it's basically bad habits that you have and you want to improve.
Mm.
What about you, Patricia?
Yes, procrastination, I really eliminate this in my life. Please, God, help me.
I need this too. I always try to eliminate procrastination. I tried on Monday, uh, but it works. But in the next day, it doesn't work. I started to watch animes and I couldn't stop. Then
Yes.
procrastinating until today. How about you, Matheus?
There's a lot of bad habits, uh, but some of them I achieved. The main one is cell phone, using cell phone, because every time it's like I need to check my cell phone or do something my cell phone. Um, but besides that, there are also social media and procrastination. I think procrastination, um, nowadays I can manage. It's better in this case. In social media, I'm trying to make I don't know, but I'm staying 30 days away from social media. So I will spend the whole month without enter on Instagram, on Twitter. Yeah, I only enter on WhatsApp and Telegram because I need this for work and study. And yeah, but the main one is cell phone. And yeah, that's it. But there are a lot of another bad habits. You need to work on them one by one.
Yeah, I also have problems with social medias, and that's why I decided to take off the battery of my cell phone, and now I don't use cell phone anymore. Just my computer to focus on the studies. And how about you, Vivian?
Yes, I think it's about that too. I'm a little addicted with my cell phone, especially right now, because I'm using my cell phone for almost everything, to keep in touch with my students, their parents, the coordinator, the everything. I use my cell phone and my computer. And sometimes I use the both, I'm here in the meeting with the principal on school, or sometimes with my coordinator, and I try to answer in the same time. I know it's totally wrong. So I try to have some improvement to say, okay, let that cell phone back, and try to do something else, I think.
Yeah, it's good that you can manage your time using cell phone. I really would like to be like you. And how about you, Brenda?
The same problem. Uh, Especially now that we can't go out normally, it's more easy to just take it every time. And it's bad because we can't focus and one thing because someone sent a message or something about college or anything. And I usually use cell phone too much.
Oh, that's good. Thank you for sharing. So the next question is, have you stopped doing something because of fear? Did you do something to overcome this? Mateus, can you start?
I used to avoid talking to people, especially people that I didn't know, um, like strangers, or maybe asking asking a question in a class. And I think nowadays it's better. I don't know what I did to overcome. I think it was practice or, of course, self-improvement, self-knowledge. Um, yeah, and yeah, by doing so, it was getting better. Nowadays, I don't have problem with that, and yeah, I don't have like fear like it was like I used to do.
Oh, that's good. I have this problem, but I didn't overcome this yet. I'm working on it. But in my case, I avoid talking to everyone, even people that I know, because sometimes I'm a strange person, and sometimes I used to say that I don't like other person. It's strange, guys. Don't judge me, please. I'm a good guy. And how about you, Vivian?
Oh, yes. I stopped to speak English and to study English for some time, years ago, because I have a fear of talking. I feel butterfly in my stomach, to say you need to speak English, you need to do something English. Oh my goodness! So I really needed to work on that, in on me, and to have some improvement and to think how English is important right now for life, and how important it will be for me as a teacher. In my future ahead, I would like to have a master degree, so it's important. So yes, I come back with the total force, and yes, I ask for for myself that I really need to do something to have improvement. So right now I'm including English every single day in my life, at least 50 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. Um, because I am here right now, 9:45 p.m. because I really want to have some improvement.
Oh, that's good. You're the right place to get some improvement. I assume
Wonderful.
you will see the results. And how about you, Brenda?
Um, I stopped to speaking English with stranger people. When I started to learn English and I find someone to talk with, I was really nervous and I was like, I can't do a mistake. But what I did was join it on TNT, and I am here.
Oh, that's really good. And how about you, Patricia?
So, guys, I haven't stopped anything because fear, I think just I was a little girl. My mother forced me faced my fears, and I I couldn't cry, or I'm afraid about this. My mother just go, And I think I learned with this. It's not that time. It's not good, because I was just a little girl. But now I can face it, my life, and I never give up about things, I just, yes, I was nervous, afraid, but I face it. Yes, that's it.
Oh my God, I need someone like this in my life to force me to do the things. Because, for an example, I stopped going to, oh my God, I forgot how to say it's called in English. I stopped to went there because I have fear to share my things with the person. Now you can
No.
judge me. This
Psychology.
huge psychologist, right?
Yes,
Oh, thank
psychology.
you.
Yes, yes, it's okay.
I stopped going there because I'm afraid about, and I need to overcome this. It's really important, but
Yes.
I don't know how to. I have I
Just
have
go.
to go there, but the problems go there. How, how can I solve these problems, guys?
Oh, Jesus, I don't know.
So let's go to the last question. I will skip one. Do you consider yourself a person who seeks for self knowledge? Brenda, could you start?
Yes. Yes, I am. I don't know how to say it in English. Introvertida.
You can solve
and
Portuguese, right?
and I am thinking all the time, so it's impossible to not seek self knowledge.
Just like me, I'm always seeking for self knowledge because I think this is really important for life.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you, Vivian?
Yes, yes. I seek for self-knowledge all the time. As I said, I love reading. Reading is one of my hobbies. So I always reading about anything, especially about educational resource. So yes, I think it's very important to have some improvement. You go ahead something, you look for more information about that. You say, okay, what I watched on the television or what I see on YouTube, it's enough for me. No, I think it's important to seek more information, and if information is a currency or not, because there are a lot of fake news. So it's important to you seek your self knowledge day by day.
Yeah, that's really important to say it for day by day. I totally agree with that. And how about you, Patricia?
Yes, I consider myself a person seek self knowledge. It's a really important for us, improve like person for the society. I'm just think about this, help the others, and I get a better life. I think when we have knowledge, we can get a better life for us, for our family, and I can how can I say? My daughters can copy me, I think they copy me. I was reading a book, and I was mark, some sentences there, and my daughter take a book that I bought for her, and she was doing the same thing, and she came to me and showed me, oh mother, oh, I'm so happy, and I think we can this, I don't know, how can I say? I don't know if it happened with you guys, but when I forgot the word in English, I forgot in Portuguese as well, and I don't remember anything.
This happens sometimes with me. It's
Uh,
totally normal.
yes, but yeah, people can copy us, the way we live, and I think mainly my daughters. I'm so happy because these days they see me studying in uh, yes, become a better person, reading, studying these things. Yes, that's it.
That's really good and really cute at
Yeah.
the same time. And how about you, Mateus?
Mm, yes, I totally, uh, because I think in our lives we need to know ourselves, and by doing so, we become better person. And yes, I do because I try to, I try to, I forgot the word, to try new things for knowing myself. Like I like this one or I like that one. It's personal behaviors. Yeah, I I consider myself.
That's good. Now it's the last question. Have you, what have you been doing to improve yourself? Vivian, could you start answering this one?
Mm, yes, what have I done? Yes, as I said, reading a lot, and to look more opportunities to speak my English, because my first concern around here is to improve my speaking skills, Although I watch a lot the podcasts every day, I try to read it the maximums as possible. So speaking so hard because I don't want, I don't have any native English speaker around me, and I just live with my parents. My parents is elderly, So my dad just says, "Oh my God," just that, when the people, "Oh my God," "Oh, I understand." "Oh my God," it's so funny. So I'm stayed alone for the most part of my day, just in front of computer. So when I saw that opportunity to speak, it is, oh my God, I need to hold, I need to grab any opportunity to speak more in English because it's very important, You're not feel skill enough if you're not practice. So to learn something new, you need to practice, practice, practice.
Yeah, that's true. And how about you, Brenda?
Um, I am trying to do health things like wake up early, go out for walking, do exercise, study, all these things I am challenging myself to do.
Oh, that's really good. Hi guys, welcome back to the main room. Where are the others? Let's wait 2 more minutes to everyone be here. Hi everyone, welcome back. So guys, now I want to know if you had time to answer all the 9 questions that I sent on the chat.
That's
No?
impossible, quite impossible to answer to all of them.
Yeah, I always bring a lot of questions, but it's almost impossible to answer all of them. I think this happened with all the hosts here on TNT. And how was the conversation, guys? What do you think about the topic, the questions, and the people in the room? Melissa, what do you think about?
I think it's an interesting topic. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy the people who I could share my thoughts. I love to hear all of them. So, in a overall, I think it was very productive.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. And Kevin, it was your first time here, right? What do you think about that experience? Did you like it?
Oh, everyone uh, is really, really good with me, and I think there's, yeah, it's just so good. I'm a little ashamed, like I say in the meeting, but I feel I wanted. I don't know, but I feel
Yeah, you can say comfortable.
yeah,
That's really good
comfortable.
to hear, guys. I like when people enjoy the time here, right? And how about you, Andresa? What do you think about?
It was also my first time, so I didn't know how it works. Now I know and I loved it. It was a good time. I could talk, I could share my thoughts. I liked the topic. I think it's interesting and important to talk about it because sometimes we have self-esteem problems, things that we can improve, but we don't usually talk about it. It was amazing.
Oh, that's really good. Guys, for all of you that were here for the first time, it was a pleasure to have you all here. I hope you
Thank
could
you.
come more time. We have meetings all the week from Monday to Saturday because Saturday we have German. And I hope yeah, I can see your faces here the next Mondays. And that's it. Oh, and there's one more important thing. If you receive a feedback in your email, please answer it. It's really important. And there you can give some suggestions of topics that you want to discuss in the future, right? So,
All right.
guys, you're running out of time. I hope see you here. And that's it. Have a good night.
Okay. Have a good
Bye.
Thank you
night.
all.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Guys,
Thank
have
Bye.
you,
a good
guys.
Have a good night.
day.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.